All right. After a brief recording in Hudson's Bay, I felt a little uneasy and decided to just get the hell out of there. So right now I'm at the intersection of Bay and Richmond, and you can see the old City Hall, and creeping behind is the new City Hall. And I'm just going to be going south on Bay, heading back towards home. And because the video that I recorded in the Bay was so short, I'm just going to make a continuation of this part of downtown. All right. Yep. Toronto Symphony. And again, today is Monday, March 17th. Time right now is approximately 12:43 p.m. Sorry, 1:43 p.m. And the temperature still feels like 1 degree Celsius, but actually more like -5 now. It's a pretty aggressive wind chill, so continue to walk with me. Starting to see less Starbucks around, less and less of them. I remember a time like 5-10 years ago, they pretty much took every block. What's going on with the headquarters there in Seattle? I'm gonna put my shades on. The sun is coming out. Yeah, when I was in the Bay, Hudson's Bay, no one directly told me to stop recording, but I just felt like it was coming. You know, I heard someone say pretty much at the beginning of the recording that I'm not supposed to be recording, something like that. I'll have to look back at it later, but yeah, wasn't exactly as much of a clearance as I thought it would be, but it was good to get one last look before it's finally gone. As we look along Adelaide. I think I will be taking a left on King. See the BMO tower. Like a Ford Bronco, almost thought it was. It's a Land Rover Defender. Pretty much directly at the heart of the financial district right now. Right in the middle of the concrete jungle. Yeah, it's a very peaceful, low-key day. Not too much chaos compared to what I'm usually seeing. All right. So here we are at the intersection of King and Bay. Which side should I go on? I guess I'll cross here. RBC, Bank of Nova Scotia, BMO, there's TD over there. .504 King. I could just take that, but you know, I'm just gonna keep on walking. Really cool entrance to the Scotia Plaza there. Hammering away. What do we got here? Commerce Court North. Another bank. Canadian Bank of Commerce. I'm pronouncing that correctly. Well, you got another place here. You had me at Wine and Cheese. Wonder where that is. Some other word I'm not going to try to even attempt to butcher. What the hell's going on here? Just a dumping ground for anything, apparently. And another Starbucks, okay. As we approach Yonge Street. And copyright music. There we go. You're never truly safe from it. Yeah, that copyright music in the Bay just completely dominated my video. I don't know how risky that was. I'm just gonna cross here and cross over there. Sometimes my middle or ring finger can accidentally cover the camera, so I'm gonna really try to avoid doing that. UPS truck waiting to turn as we look up Yonge Street once again. And south on Yonge Street. Traffic is just so brutal around here. Drivers are so aggressive that you need traffic cops. I think a lot of areas in the city that could use traffic cops. Probably would require more funding though. I think that leads to King Station. It does lead to King Station. It's smelling like mustard, like a hot dog stand mustard. Really makes me want a hot dog now. You know what? It must be from Circle K. I don't see any vendors around. But I really don't feel like getting a hot dog right now. Maybe in a little bit. I'm not going to be eating while recording a video. It's kind of boring. Top Cuts. Last got my hair cut at Magic Cuts. Then there's First Choice. Top Cuts just looks like another copycat of First Choice or Magic Cuts. But I've seen some really high-end ones and some discounted ones as well. Yeah, he didn't want me to walk by. He was ready to cut me off, but no, sorry, buddy. Hiring now. Position team member, drop your resume. Alrighty. There's someone whistling somewhere. I always find it funny. I've heard other people whistling before, but you don't know where the source is, and it kind of drives you nuts after a while. Beer to go. Are they going to put a price on there? I bet they won't. Because it's a bistro place. You know it's going to be expensive. With a beer, tall can, burger, fries probably come to 30 bucks. Kind of like that high-end barbershop I saw. It's like, you know a place is expensive when they don't even put prices. They don't want to scare people away. I like that sort of design there. It almost reminds me of the album cover of Tommy by The Who. For those of you who know who The Who is, or their album Tommy. You know what? Kind of like that little side street down there, and I'm curious. That enticed my curiosity. I'm gonna take a little loop around and see what this is about. Going down Toronto Street. Oh, then it turns into Leader Lane.
Okay, no problem.
Seems like an old Irish pub, as you can tell by the Ireland flag. And on, well, today's St. Patrick's Day again. Must be flooded. Maybe I can take a little quick peek inside if I'm able to. Oh, there it is. My finger's covering the camera. I will be more aware. Yeah, once I have that gimbal, that will no longer be a problem. And how much do you want to bet they're delivering beer? Let's see if I can... Wow, looks like a band's being set up here. That's so cool. Just want to take a little quick peek to see if he's taking out beer. He doesn't take too long. He's opening it right now. So let's see what's in here. Maybe I'm wrong. It's boxes of ice. Okay. What do I know? Let me go up here. See if I can take a quick look. And then there's someone staring at me. There's always someone staring with disapproval. So I'll just keep going. A nice little hidden street here. Gotta fight for your right to get content, that's for sure. People will definitely like to work against you. Could have sworn there would have been like kegs in there. I guess they stocked up enough before. Heiko, never been there. It's a pizza bar, looks expensive. Kind of like just another Boston pizza, I guess. Before I get too lost. I'm at Front Street. I'm gonna go back up to King here. we're approaching another pub. St. James Cathedral. Go high that goes. Score on King Toronto. Yep, that's definitely a pub. Jameson, the best whiskey. Fuck Jack Daniels. Glad it's gone off the shelves. And just everyone having a good old pint. I think they were drinking Guinness there. It's pretty cool. Let's go look at that. Almost reminds me of one of those ships out of Star Wars or something. Cool. I love church bells. Oh, still going. Or is that just the end? Already.
Yeah, I know.
Patio chairs, but I think it's a little chilly today for anyone to be sitting on them. Still see some occasional tents. Maybe the cops have some leniency on certain civilians, I'm not sure. But if you have nowhere to go, you have nowhere to go. Especially in the cold. And as we approach the intersection of King and Jarvis, we see more traffic cops. Definitely less congested around here as opposed to Bay and King, but okay. So I guess I'm just gonna go up Jarvis here. Say goodbye to King. Hey, I've recorded here before. Which probably means it's a good location to end this. It's a cool little playground there. Unique wooden designs. Nice, almost robotic looking slide. Huh. Neato. There's a little dog park too. Well, maybe. I don't know if people like to bring their dogs there in general. I'm not exactly sure. St. James Park. All right, at the 20-minute mark. So Thank you for watching. My name is Kyle Walker. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and turn on that notification bell for all videos or personalized videos. Whichever you prefer, I'm always grateful. And I will see you in the next one. Walker out.